sometimes, oh, wait a second, Ron, yes, the introduction. I forgot to put on the video cassette for the introduction. You mean they're watching me right now? No, they're not. I haven't uploaded it yet, you silly rabbit. Hey, what's going on? Well, as everybody knows, where's the cats? So today I went down to bring them some food. Yeah, I can tell you any story. And I met the guy where they're staying, and I saw two of the cats, and they chased the groundhog out of the hole, and they took his house. So I called him. I said, Min, 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 Min. What? Oh, that's not their names? I said, hey, Charlie. Oh, that's not their names? So I said, Schmutz, right? And Rachel came out of the hole. And I put them into a cubicle that was about 15 by 15 by 8 feet high or 9 feet high. And it was fenced in and they couldn't get out. They were tripping out. And all of a sudden the guy, where I brought him, the gentleman, he puts down a bowl of water. And all of a sudden the cats are quiet. They're drinking water. He says, you see, you just got to give them what they need. All they want to do is survive. They don't want to stress. Then he showed me the chickens and the llamas. And I stepped in some shit. And I wanted to bring it to you, but I didn't bring my phone, so next time I go there, I'm going to make a short video. And then he shows me his chickens. He had one chicken with so much hair on his legs. He said he's got more hair and fur on his legs than I got. And then he showed me a brown chicken. He lifted it up. He says, look, a brown egg. Then he showed me a white chicken. He lifted it up, and there was a white egg. And then he showed me a blue chicken. And I got a blue egg. Can you see this? Should I hold it here? Should I hold it next to the white? Hold on a second. Why am I? You see next to the white? You see the blue in it? That's right. It's a blue egg. And then he reinstated to tell me that all my numbers are wrong. But you see, we were taught on these numbers that I use. Now he's telling me they're wrong. But Matrix made us think that they're all right because that's the way they harmonized within the reality. He told me. Now I knew something about this already, but he told me, the gentleman, Mr. Jerry. Mr. Jerry, thank you very much. He told me, he says, you know why the chickens don't lay on the 7th day? He says, because they turn out the lights and turn them back on again 3 hours later. He says, chickens can lay all the time and chickens maybe won't lay at all. He says they'll lay one, and every time they lay one, they stand up and they lay another one. The chicken is not 6 or 7 days. He told me other stories. So he told me within the first of all, it's like up to 6 months before they lay at all. So their average can never be one a day because the first one they lay, right, 6 months down the line, they've already passed 180 days. So now you got to catch up to the average. But we're not talking, we're talking from 6 months on. We get one egg every day except for the 6th day. How do they know? Farmer turns out the lights. The sun goes out, the sun comes up. What do? Does the chicken really know which light is true? Another thing he told me, he says last year in chemtrails alone, in one area of the U.S., they put aluminum, whatever it is, but they pumped 600,000 tons of this aluminum. He says, even though it's used, okay, he told me, he says, even though it's used to reflect the sun's rays, what the sun actually does to it, and because of the amount they're using, it makes it deadly. And it's in our air right now, and it's in our waters. And he showed me what his water is. He brought me over to a water pond that is natural, that dries up by the end of the summer, that grows algae that the ducks come in to eat. He's a little wondering this year because the ducks were acting a little silly. Duck, watch out! Thought the ball was in the air on the big diamond that we play. Well, we're being played with. Raphael 7286 on the constellation of Pegasus. What do you think about my blue egg? Does it look good? Blue and orange? Another thing he told me about a lot of fruit and vegetables, he says keep it away from the water. He says the minute you take it and wash it, okay, that vegetable all of a sudden gets slinky-like. He says the water is also dangerous. And this guy, can I tell you something? He lives off the fat of the land, but he makes the fat of the land work for him. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.